In this video, we are gonna cover a load of cool bonuses that you can get at the end of April. Some of these are welcome bonuses on credit cards, some are transfer bonuses, and some are extra bonus points on certain categories of spend. And one of these bonuses is actually ending tomorrow morning, so you have to be really quick if you want it. Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. My name is Ben Hedges, aka the Credit Shifu, and on this channel, I cover US credit cards, personal finance, and luxury travel. If you like the sound of that, please subscribe, but let's get into it. So let's start with an American Express card, and that would be the Blue Business Cash, a card that I do actually personally have. And there is currently a $750 cashback bonus for spending $6,000 in your first 4 months. Now, this is apparently a targeted bonus, so it's best if you go and first sign into your Amex account, and then I'll paste the link down below somewhere, and you can click into it and see if you're targeted. If you are targeted, you'll see this, all right, what's on the screen now. If not, you're gonna get an error message. There is no lifetime language on this offer, by the way, as well. So even if you have had this card before, you could still get it and get this bonus. For those of you who've never had a business credit card before, the requirements with Amex are pretty loose. Normally, anyone who gets paid on a 1099, so sole proprietors, can be eligible for these cards. You don't necessarily need to actually have an LLC in order to get a business credit card with Amex. So like if you're an Uber driver, if you're a contractor in the building industry, but you don't have a company, you could still, for example, get this pretty easily. If your main job is W-2, but you do have a side hustle that earns some money, you could actually qualify based on that side hustle as well. Now, this is a really high bonus on this card. I think I got $500 when I got this one from a targeted mail offer, which I considered high at the time because this card has no annual fee. So it's a great bonus for a no annual fee card. All right, let's move on to the next bonus. Staying with Amex, we have a transfer bonus to Hilton, which just started yesterday. Here are the details. Get 20% more Hilton points when you transfer membership rewards points through May 30th, 2026. Now, Hilton is a 1-to-2 transfer partner. So that means that with a 20% bonus, it takes you to 2.4 Hilton points for every Amex point you transfer over, or since the minimum amount to transfer is 1,000, so let's talk in terms of thousands, that would be 2,400 Hilton points for every 1,000 Amex points. This is a great deal, and I might actually take advantage of this since I find Hilton a really useful hotel chain for like the odd weekend away or going down to New York City if I don't want to drive home the same day, etc. So I will totally consider transferring some points over to top up my balance, maybe 20 or 30,000, all right? I'm not going to transfer over like 100,000 without a solid plan on what to use them on, but 20, 30,000 just to top up the balance, have a bit of points saved away there for, the odd weekend that I just randomly want to go somewhere. I think it's a good idea. Like we said, this one ends on May 30th, so you have about a month to take advantage of it. Next, we have a really interesting checking account offer from Chase, where you can get a bonus for opening a checking account and also an extra 1% cashback on your Amazon Prime Visa card. So this is for people who have the Amazon Prime Visa but are not Chase checking customers yet. So you can get a $300 bonus for opening a Chase checking account with no minimum deposit. You just have to set up direct deposit so your monthly paycheck gets paid into that account, but there's no minimum amount that you have to put in there each month. You could also get a $200 bonus if you open a savings account with Chase, but that does have a minimum deposit requirement. Or if you open both checking and savings, you get $900. And then on top of that, you can get an extra 1% on your Amazon Visa card. Here's a small print about that. Earn a total of 2% back on purchases made with the Prime Visa or Amazon Visa card that normally earn 1% back, on up to a maximum of an additional $200 in rewards. Promotional period, April 1st, 2026 to March 31st, 2027. So it's only in the everyday category, thus you won't earn 6% on Amazon, right? If you normally get 5 and it takes you up to 6, you won't get that. But anything that you would normally earn 1% on, this now becomes 2%. The promotional period is very long though, going all the way to the end of March next year. I'll put the link below if you're interested to check out that deal. There's also currently another offer to get either a $450, $600, or $900 bonus when you open a Chase checking account, but there are deposit requirements for each level of the bonus. I'll paste that one down below too in a pinned comment, and both of those end on July 15th, so you can think about it for a while if you're interested. All right, let's move on to how to earn 10 points per dollar on gas. But first, if you're looking for a way to earn more points, like we all are, a great thing to check out is the Bilt dining program. Bilt is one of my favorite points currencies with a load of great transfer partners and also a value of 1.25 cents per point if you book travel through their travel portal. If you sign up and link any existing card you have, you can earn an average of 3 extra Bilt points on top of what you earn already on your credit card at restaurants in the program, which are many. It works great with the Amex Gold for a total of 7 points per dollar, 4 from Amex, 3 from Bilt. I'll put a link for you to check out down below, and don't forget, if you do sign up, link a card so that you can actually earn points. All right, so if you have any of the Wyndham hotel cards from Barclays, there is currently a promotion running to earn 10 points per dollar at Sunoco gas stations. These are the cards it applies to: the Wyndham Rewards Visa Card, Wyndham Rewards Earner, Wyndham Rewards Earner Plus, and the Wyndham Rewards Earner Business Card. And the promotion runs until August 31st. I got this information from Frequent Miler, and they said that they actually received an email about it. Now, I have the Wyndham Rewards Earner Business Card, and I looked in my email and actually hadn't received anything. But the terms apparently didn't say that it's targeted people only who got the email, right? So I'm going to test it and see if it earns 10 points per dollar. And if you have any of those cards we mentioned above, check your email, see if you got an email about it, or if not, just go and test it out at a Sunoco gas station and look in your account a few days later and see if you got 10 points per dollar. Okay, lastly, let's look at a couple of big credit card bonuses, the last of which is ending tomorrow morning. So the IHG Rewards Premier Business Card has its highest ever offer right now of 200,000 points, and it's ending very soon. So if you want it, you have to be quick. Now, this is one of those 2-part bonuses. You can earn 140,000 points after spending $4,000 in your first 3 months from account opening. Plus, you can earn another 60,000 points after spending a total of $9,000 in the first 6 months from account opening, for a total of 200,000 bonus points. Now that's $1,500 a month in spend if you want to get the whole bonus, okay? 9,000 divided by 6. The spend requirement is perhaps a little bit on the high side, but this is a business card, so that's kind of normal. Compare that to the Bonvoy Brilliant though, which has a similar 200,000 point bonus, but for only $6,000 in spend in 6 months, just $1,000 a month. And Marriott points are slightly more valuable. The points guy values Marriott points at 0.75 each, giving the bonus on the Brilliant an average value of $1,500, while IHG points are valued at 0.6 cents per point for a total value of $1,200 for the bonus. The points can actually just increase the value of both these points currencies slightly, by the way, using a new valuation system. April was the first month of this new valuation. But of course, there is a huge difference in the annual fee on these two cards. The Brilliant has a $650 annual fee, while the Premier Business is just $99. You also get 5 points per dollar on travel, dining, select business purchases, and gas stations on the Premier Business. You get an anniversary free night every year, and you can also redeem 3 nights and get the 4th free. You also get Platinum Elite status, which is their second highest tier, gets you complimentary upgrades, early check-in, all that good stuff. And this offer is ending, like we said, tomorrow, April 30th, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So again, if you want it, you gotta be quick. And if you're interested in the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card that we just compared this card and its bonus to, here are a few quick facts about that card. It's a $650 annual fee, but it has got a super flexible dining credit worth $300 a year. You get an anniversary free night and Marriott Platinum Elite status, and there are a load of good points earning categories. And that bonus of 200,000 points ends on May 13th. So even though this one is not super urgent like the IHG card, it is still ending quite soon. So I would apply now if you want it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to get 3 extra points per dollar on your dining purchases with the Bilt Dining program. Link is below, and be sure to link your card so you can actually earn points. You can also link your Lyft account to earn extra points on Lyft rides as well. Please subscribe to our channel if you're new. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.